Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see two cloud models. Basically, there are four different deployment models of cloud, in which first is public cloud, second is private cloud, third one is hybrid cloud, and last is community cloud. In which, in this lecture, we will see first two types of cloud model. So, public cloud model. So, this allows the systems and services to be easily accessible to general public. For example, Google, Amazon, Microsoft offers cloud services via internet. So before this also we have seen that what is meant by public cloud. So the thing is, whenever we want to save the data or we want to access the resources, we have to check or we have to decide whether we are going for public cloud, whether we are going for private cloud. On the basis of it, there are services provided by the different cloud providers or the security mechanisms. They are different. For public cloud it is different, for private cloud it is different. So the public cloud is the thing where you can easily access the resources uh, and the data which you want to use. For example, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, these are some companies or cloud service providers who provides the who provides the cloud via internet. Very basic example of it is our Gmail accounts. So we have drives in our Gmail accounts, and that on that drive we can save up to 25 GB of data. Uh, it ranges from 15 GB to 25 GB. And if you want more data or more storage on cloud from Gmail, that means Google, then you have to pay for that. So for free of cost, you will be getting 15 GB of data or storage. So this is the thing when we can say that we are using the public cloud model. And these are easily accessible. One diagram is given here. There are four users in this diagram and multiple services are there. Services like application services, platform services, storage services, managing messaging services, or compute services. These all type of services are provided by public cloud providers, and all the things are managed by the administrator. They are going to manage their cloud services, their data, storage, security, all these things are managed by the administrator. So various types of services providers are there, and they are providing services like user B is using application service, and at the same time user C is going to use application service. The whoever want which kind of data accordingly, they can use that data. So public cloud model is easily accessible. Next is benefits. So there are many benefits of deploying cloud as public cloud model. The following diagram shows some of those benefits. So see, these are some benefits we can say while we are going for public cloud. So these are cost effective, reliable, flexible, location independence, utility style costing, high scalability. We will see one by one. So cost effective, since public cloud share same resources with large number of consumers, it has low cost. Uh, as we have seen in the diagram that number of customers are using the same services. So it is cost effective because at the same time number of users are using the data or resources. It has some low cost. Public cloud is reliable, we can say, because it employs large number of resources from different locations. If any of the resource fail, public cloud can employ another one. So these are the reliable systems. Flexible in the sense, it also very easy to integrate public cloud with private cloud. Hence, it gives a consumer flexible approach. So we can move from one place to another place, or we can use one resource inside the another resource. That what it means is public clouds are reliable and flexible. Next is location independence. As I said, now suppose if we are considering Gmail account, then we can access it anywhere. We just need internet for that. So location independence is provided by the public cloud. Then utility style costing. So public cloud is also based on pay-per-use model, and resources are accessible whenever consumer needs it. So the thing is, for some extent they can give us free of cost service, but after that we have to pay for whatever the things or whatever the resources we are using from the cloud. We have to pay for that. Next is high scalability. So cloud resources are made available on demand from a pool of resources. That is, they can be scaled up or down according to the requirement. Suppose one application needs more number of resources, one needs less number of resources. So the thing is, public clouds are scalable. They can up and they can scale up or they can scale down according to the requirement of the application. So these are some advantages. But with advantages, there are some disadvantages also. We can easily guess what will be the disadvantage of public cloud. So first one is a low security. Uh, Obviously, because their public cloud model is used by all the persons or all the users who are going to use the cloud, uh, and as it has low cost, it is scalable. One should definitely go for the public cloud if the data is not that much important, but the security is a major concern. And in public cloud, the security, we cannot say 100% security is maintained. So in public cloud model, data is hosted offsite and the resources are shared publicly, therefore does not ensure high level of security. Less customizable, it is comparatively less customizable than private cloud. Next type of cloud is private cloud model. So it is somewhat opposite with the public cloud model. So private cloud model allows systems and services to be accessible within an organization. The private cloud is operated only within a single organization. However, it may be managed internally or by third party. So the thing is, in private cloud, it is generally used in an organization, and apart from that organization, no one can access that cloud if he or she is not authorized person for that organization. One cannot go. That level of security is maintained in the private cloud also. So the basic working model of private cloud is, see in this diagram they have given. So first your application, that means the front end, and the back end consists of the database or the cloud where you have stored your data. Then your information, enterprise IT resources, virtualized infrastructure is there, cloud operating system is there. So these things intimates us that the basic working model of private cloud is, one, if one has to go to the data stored onto the cloud, they have to go to many layers, so that the data should be secure, data should be safe there, and any unauthorized person cannot directly go for that data. For that, it might have another or different operating system with it, or different networking system with it. So by using these things, one should maintain security and privacy of data in private cloud system. So with this also there comes some benefits of private cloud. So basically four things are there: higher security and privacy, more control, improved reliability, and cost and energy efficiency. We will see one by one. So higher security and privacy, as I said, we are taking private cloud means the data is that much important. if one person is going for the private cloud instead of public cloud, so it only means that the data needs to be secure, data needs to be safe, and data is that much important, so that he is purchasing the private cloud. So the higher security and privacy is maintained in the uh, private cloud. So private cloud operations are not available to general public, and resources are shared from distinct pool of resources, therefore ensures high security and privacy. So resources are also not available to anyone. We have to go to the pool of resource, then we have to pick it, and then and then only authorized person can use it. So basically, high security and privacy is maintained in private cloud. More control. So private cloud have more control on its resources and hardware than public cloud, because it is accessed only within an organization. Other than organization or apart from organization, no one can use this. So the more control is maintained on the resources. It is cost and energy efficient. It might possible that the cost of private cloud is more than cost of public cloud, obviously, because security is also the thing, and privacy is also the thing, and they are not cost effective as public cloud, but uh, with respect to security, it is very important to go for the private cloud instead of public cloud. Next is, there are some disadvantages of using private cloud. So first one is restricted area. uh, if you want a more area, more storage, then you have to pay again for it. So it might comes into restricted area, and it is only accessible locally, and we cannot use it where we can go, like we have seen that in public cloud, it is easily available. When we got when we got internet, we can easily access the public cloud, but it is not possible with the private cloud. Next is inflexible pricing. So in order to fulfill demand, purchasing new hardware is very costly. Next is limited scalability. Like a public cloud, we cannot scale up and scale down the resources needs for that application, as we are using it within organization, and it is not possible all the time to purchase all the hardware required for that particular application. Next is additional skills. In order to maintain cloud deployment, organization requires more skilled and expertise. So if there comes any problem with any resource, and any problem with any application, then it requires additional skills, more skilled and expert people to overcome that problems. And for that also, one has to pay the money, and to maintain the system, to maintain the private cloud also, one has to pay the money. So what it indicates basically is, when we compare private cloud and public cloud, both are better. The thing is, uh, it depends on your applications, or depend on your work, what kind of work you are going to do, what kind of application you are going to use, what amount of data you need, what amount of storage you need, what kind of security and privacy you need, and while running the program or while running the application, whether your program or application needs more resources or less number of resources. So on the basis of that, you have to choose the type of cloud between these two types. Thank you.